So basically, we crept up the riverbank, went inside a cave. We fought a few goblins. Eventually killed a bugbear and got a fuck ton of good loot. And now we're outside the cave, heading back to Phandalin.
Cool. Yep. Did you?
We ended up with Sildar again.
Yeah.
Yay!
There you go.
He doesn't have a leg.
He doesn't have a
Yeah,
leg. Yeah,
still there.
his
He was there
armor's
too.
also
We found
gone.
him.
He was kind of stripped of his stuff.
Dwarf. We have no sign of Mr. Dwarf.
Yep,
Gundren.
no Gundren. And Sildar was only going to be unconscious for 4 hours, so he is up.
The bugbear and the goblin that who gave us Sildar was talking about a castle and a king,
Yep.
which makes me question Mark.
Well,
So
if you want to, I don't know who Mark is, but if you'd like to question Sildar, you can do that.
Why?
Haha. little DM joke.
I got it.
But that's where we are. We're in camp.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Leaf, give yourself 20 experience for the recap. And
Oh,
Sarvin.
I didn't recap all of it.
Yeah, well, you helped. Same.
So I guess I'm 2?
Yeah, it's the same to Sarvin.
Oh, okay. I didn't
20
hear the Sarvin part.
XPs. And if you did the thing, who did not? Let's see, Leaf didn't. In the downtime RP, so Sarvin did, Rocket did, and Torin did. Cool. So the three of you guys will get 90 experience. 90.
Okay. Well,
Well, I didn't actually do it. I just said
you did.
one thing.
You said, yeah, that you can flavor food. So not you then. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So Rocket and Anthony will both get 90 experience.
okay, so how does the experience work? Once I reach 300, the 300 gets taken away?
No, the 300 stays. So you need to gain an additional 600 for a total of 900 to hit level 3.
Oh.
Okay, so it'll be
easier than if it reset. So
okay.
to hit level 2, you have to have a total of 300. To hit level 3, you've got to have a total of 900, and then it exponentially gets more and more. It might seem like 900 is only, twice as much as you've already done, but it gets pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna let's see. We're coming up to Phandalin. I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys a little something. All right. The rutted track emerges from the wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some built on old fieldstone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surrounded by newer houses and shops. Showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of a cart track, which widens into a muddy main street as it climbs towards an old ruined manor house on the hillside to the east of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and town folks tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. And I'm actually going to get you guys over to a map here. There we go. You guys should see Phandalin. That load up for everybody?
Yes, it did.
Cool.
Mhm.
We're coming up from Miners Trail, correct?
You're coming down from Triboar Trail
Okay.
up at the top here. So does anyone remember what you guys were actually here to do?
We're like escorting this cart to some guy here. It's like a friend of Gungeon or something.
Yeah, he didn't give us much information. Out of curiosity, is Sildar awake or is he
Yes.
still pretty knocked?
He'd be,
Okay.
I'd say he'd be pretty groggy, but as you guys are approaching town, we'll say that you haven't quite made it into Phandalin yet. You're kind of coming out of the wooded hills. He's waking up. Did you want to talk to Sildar?
I don't know. How are we set up? Because usually Layla's been ahead of the cart leading, so I don't know if somebody else wants to talk to him or.
Well, Torin is definitely in the back, just zonked out right now. He's talking in his sleep some too.
I think I'd be on the cart.
I probably would too.
All right, Sarbin, you driving?
Right now, yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Z?
I'm walking beside it, and I need to learn that my top button is on control.
Cool. All right, so Layla and Z are now moving alongside the cart, and Anthony and Sarbin are up on the cart with a sleeping Torin and a waking Sildar.
Hey, Silver, we're back in Phandalin now. Do you remember where we were going with this thing?
So he looks at you and immediately grabs down for where you think his sword might be, because he was unconscious. Scrambling around for a weapon, he sees yours and reaches for it.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, calm down here. We just rescued you from a bunch of goblins.
He's going to try to take that weapon from you. I'd like you to roll me a either dexterity or strength contest against Sildar.
It's like
While
saving
this is-
throw?
Hmm?
Like a dex saving throw?
Not a save. This is going to be a contest. So you're going to roll, just click where it says dexterity, if that's higher, and I'll get
Oh,
Sildar
gotcha.
here.
while this is going on, I want Layla to come around to the side of the cart.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, God.
What'd you get?
A 4 and a 7.
Oh, excellent. He's not... Oh, a 1. You got a 1.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, yeah. He reaches for it, and as he does, he's kind of laying in the back of the cart. He leans up, and having been unconscious and not really having his wits about him, he slams his head into one of the boxes in the back of the cart as he reaches for your weapon.
And he's knocked out again?
And he is knocked out again for an additional 3 hours.
Well,
And he just
You should-
collapses back.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so much for that.
What an idiot.
I wouldn't call him that.
It's not very monkly language.
I think there's something to do with like Barthen's provisions. I think I'm seeing here.
Mm-hmm. There is.
So maybe-
There is.
I mean, we do have a lot of mining provisions. Maybe we should check that place out.
We should also... How healed up did we get him? Like, is
Oh,
he, like, on the brink of death still? Because his...
Sildar?
Yeah.
He's missing a leg, but I'd say that at this point, you guys, all your hit points are back. So he's
Okay.
he's healed up. He's just, yeah, you guys
Okay.
probably tended to the wound on the trip.
Yeah, we're supposed to take those to Barthen's
Provisions.
provisions.
Mhm. Yeah, and you guys were actually going to get paid. So is that the plan then?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So rolling up to Barthen's, let me see. This is a trading post. It's conveniently located closest to the trail. You see a lot of tracks coming down from Triboar Trail, kind of swing right into Barthen's. It's got a little section where you can kind of roll your cart up for easy loading and unloading. You hear some horses in the back. There's a stable back there, and a young man, probably about 15, 16 years old, comes running up to your wagon. As you approach, seeing it laden with materials, looks like he's going to lend you a hand in unloading it. Behind him, you see... Give me just a minute.
Hey, what up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, buddy. You're sleeping in the cart. You can be absolutely waking up right now, though. We're over on... I've got a map up on Roll20. Phandalin, you guys are just pulling into town. Sarban just tried to kill Sildar.
Yep, that's it.
Why?
That's a good question. Sarban, why did you try to kill Sildar?
I didn't even want to try to kill Sildar.
Why did you try to kill Sildar?
I asked him, like, hey, and try to steal my weapon.
And knocked himself unconscious.
No, I didn't do anything. He did it to himself.
I hope he never actually speaks to the party, honestly, in this campaign, because I think unconscious Sildar is a fun Sildar.
Aw.
Well,
So fun.
we'll see. Yeah, he's a blast. Okay, so the young man comes kind of running up as you pull the wagon up to Barthen's, and an older man comes outside. He's balding. He's got gray hair, kind of forming a half, crescent around his head, but the top is shining in the sun, and he's got his hand on top of it as if he's trying to protect it from sunburn, just with the power of his large, rough hands. This guy definitely works for a living, but he sees you coming and he says, "Oh, you're late."
Yeah, we kind of got sidetracked saving Sildar here.
I wouldn't say-
Saving?
Goblins, yes.
Goblins this far south on the Triboar?
Yeah, there's this narrow intersection that we believe Gundren too was ambushed.
Where's Gundren now?
I think
Good
we don't know.
question.
My God! His leg's
Have you
off!
Obviously. Have you heard of this before?
Heard of what?
The goblins ambushing anyone?
Oh, yes. Not generally this far to the west. Normally that's the east problem. But you're coming down from Neverwinter. They're not generally very aggressive on that side of the Triboar.
Ah, what I miss?
Oh, hello, Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Gnome.
hey, Thorn. So Sildar tried to hurt me, and he knocked himself out.
He,
It was on accident.
he's got a giant knot on his head and his legs come off. Sildar. He kind of reaches over the edge of the wagon, starts smacking his face like...
Neither of those were our fault. I just want to put that out there.
And where's Gundren? You said he was taken?
Well, we can only assume. He was not there.
But we did find, like, this empty map case.
A map case? How curious.
If I had to guess, I would say Gundren was trying to find something. Would you know anything about that?
Oh, I know that he was bringing quite a few supplies. He had a big dig in mind. Maybe the map was to that location. I don't
His
have
brother.
any details beyond that, though.
Is he here, his brother?
No, they all left together, if I remember correctly.
To the dig, yes.
I would assume so. Nundro and Thurden. His brothers, tight they are, though. I'm surprised that they would not all be together.
Could you point us in the direction of the dig, please?
Oh, I'm afraid I very much can't. He kind of turns to the south and points kind of very broadly to the Sword Mountains. You see this mountain range in the distance, gorgeous and snow-capped.
Okay, it's a little vague. Is there anybody he would have spoke with here before he left? Somebody who would have more information?
He reaches over and kind of smacks Sildar's face a little bit, trying to wake him up. Maybe Sildar.
I think he's unconscious for the time being.
Sorry, we
I-
really
I-
did
I-
the number.
I lean to the nearest person. I say, "Do we know who this is?"
Yeah, it's Sildar. Remember?
No, the guy we're talking to.
Oh, that guy.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Gnome. My name is Ulmar Barthen. I own this establishment, Barthen's Provisions, and it looks like you have brought me the equipment that I had agreed upon with Mr. Gundren. It's unfortunate that he is not here to collect payment, though.
Yes, it is. But since we brought it, we'll be accepting the payment, please.
He did say that he might send someone in his stead, and you do have his equipment and his friend in the back of your cart. Reaches over, smacks Sildar again. This is a little troubling, you showing up with his equipment and his friend without a leg, though. Kind of starts backing away from the cart.
Sir, please. You
Can I
can't
do
believe
like like the opposite of an intimidation roll to like
Yep.
see if he's
Persuasion, maybe?
yeah, to make sure like it's okay, we're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I mean, I'm pretty good at persuasion myself.
Do it. Nice. Okay, yeah. He looks at you, and this is Torin. He looks at you, Torin. You've got, I'm assuming, well, yeah, from your picture here, a kindly little gnomish face, and you're, I'm assuming, are you dirty? Are you kind of like soiled a bit, being a druid? Or are you clean?
I clean myself often, but it's been a while since I've had a bath.
Okay. So yeah, he looks at you. Maybe you give him a little gnomish smile. Actually, you tell me what do you do to persuade him? You do, but how do you do it?
Listen. No, we ran into some trouble. We're not going to hurt you, my friend, and we did not hurt Mr. Sildar here. No, Mr. The guy here.
Well, very well then. Boy, go fetch their payment. And he sends the little boy, the 15-year-old, off to the house. He comes running back out with a small bag of coins, hands it to Elmar, and Elmar hands it to Torin. And Torin, that is the 50 gold pieces that you were promised. That was 10 gold pieces each. Or 50 for Torin. I don't care.
no.
You can find some shelter a little bit further down the road at the Stonehill Inn. If you need any of your equipment tended to, there's the smithy. The Lion Shield Coster will be able to equip you for your journey home, I'm assuming. And if I can make a bit of a suggestion, stay clear of the men in red.
Who are the men in red?
He kind of looks around and whispers to you, "We seem to have a bit of a problem with some newcomers to town."
Do you mean like a cult?
No. A gang of ruffians. Hopefully they'll move out. Well, they have been here a little while, though, and it seems that there are new and more plentiful members joining their ranks every day.
Which way are they coming? Whenever they do enter town.
Well, he looks kind of south down the road towards the inn and sees 3 gentlemen walking your way, all with bandanas, red bandanas tied around their necks. And he says, have a good day. And he turns and very hastily heads back for the door as these 3 men are walking up to you.
That is all he's going to do. Layla's going to stand there and wait and see if they come over.
Oh, they're making a beeline straight for you. They've got smiles on their faces.
What time of day is it?
We'll say you guys got here kind of or late morning, early afternoon. It's about lunchish time.
Okay, just wondering.
I smile and wave at the two friends.
Okay, Torin. So they come over and they say, the lead one, who is a little bit taller, a little bit broader than the other two, looks at you, and in a voice that sounds unnatural for his frame, says, "You accepting payment for a job there, little one?"
Yes, we just finished hauling some luggage for
Oh,
a
did
friend of
ya?
ours.
Did ya? What you got in the cart here?
We got some luggage for a friend of ours.
Luggage looks like mining picks and... Oh, is this salted pork? He's kind of they've surrounded the cart. He's kind of rifling through some of the
Layla's
bags.
gonna scoot in front of one of them to keep them
Just like away.
to keep distance between the cart and them. So position herself in between
Okay.
the dude and the cart.
So he kind of, the one that you stepped in front of, kind of looks at you and says, "Hey, get out of my way there, girlie. Want to look and see what you got here?"
I don't believe I will move.
Oh,
I would suggest you back off.
she's a spry one there, Charles. She seems to be. You'll move if you know what's good for you. I didn't want to have to put you down in this dirt. Get your pretty nails and hands all dirty.
Hey, don't
Good
talk
one.
to my friend like that.
Oh, what you got in the bag there? You still holding the coins?
I put it in my pocket, if I could.
Which
I got a big pocket.
which one is in front of me?
The smaller one, the one that talks like this.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually going to pop us up a map.
I want to see if I can intimidate the one that just threatened Layla.
Okay, all right. Let me get a map up here. Hold on one second.
Okay.
I take out my knife and shove it into his. Never mind. Don't.
Roll initiative.
No.
Here we go.
Hold on.
So we're gonna try and see if we can make him back off first.
Yeah, you guys can, if you want to work on a strategy for a second, you can. I'm pulling a map up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
see if I can intimidate these guys first, with my little song here. But if that doesn't work out, we can just...
Stop touching my stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I agree. I think at least try to get them to back off.
Right.
Well, I would rather not fight here in the middle of a city.
We just arrived, and the dude was already pretty suspicious about us. But that could work to our advantage. We can say we did that to Sildar to intimidate him.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna use that.
so this map is going to be pretty simplistic. Just to give us something to go on here.
What I'm about to say might kind of go back on Torin's what Torin said, but I might get these guys to back off, so we'll see.
Kill him. I'll get the, I'll just punch him in the face, honestly. I got 19 strength.
You guys,
Just Superman punch out of the
you
cart.
guys can position yourselves kind of around the cart where you'd want to be. All right.
Hey, which one's my gentleman?
I've got the red one over here as kind of the leader, so he's over talking to Torin, and you can go ahead and position yourself wherever you'd like, and I'll set one next to you.
What do
Okay.
they look like?
Bandits.
Yeah, what exactly are you asking? They look like
Like
just
race.
oh they're humans. They're all three of them are human males.
Okay, and since we rested, we get hit points back, right?
Yep, you've got all your hit
Okay.
points, all your spells, right?
Okay, just checking.
Except for Torin. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Okay, so I would like to intimidate the ping click.
Hold the click down
Okay.
and make sure you've got the pointer. But yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate the guy who's in front of Layla.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
Should I roll first?
Well, it's kind of up to you. I'd rather you tell me what you're gonna say and then let me know if it's successful or not with a roll. Why don't you say it
Okay,
first?
sure. Said, hey, if you don't want to end up like this guy back here, and I gesture back to Sildar, I suggest you back off from our cart.
All right, roll it. Where we at?
Well,
He got a 9.
Oh, that's good.
it's real good.
He is going to not be too terrified by that. I'm thinking, oh, maybe, I don't know. Going with insight.
Kid.
17. He can tell you're
Well.
bluffing. So he looks at you and not impressed with what you said. He hasn't seen Sildar's leg so much. The one on the other side, the one that's been talking to Torin, the one that is kind of the leader here, looks in at Sildar, looks at you, Sarban, and says, "I don't believe you've got the capability to do that. That much carnage."
Well, do you really want to find out?
I'm gonna take off my hat and say, you'd be surprised what we can do. What is it that you exactly want out of us?
Let's start with your cart, for one. And he looks over at Layla as he can kind of see her back from where he is. That's a gorgeous cloak you have there. We'll take that, too.
Hey, you're not getting shit from us, and I really think you should back off.
You think he should back off?
No, I said I think he should back off.
Can I roll
Yeah,
intimidation now?
yeah. Sure, go for it.
Layla straight up whips around to look at the dude who just talked about her cloak.
Nice.
All right.
cloak.
You can try to rip it from my body.
Ooh,
What?
sounds like a good time.
All right, try to beat a 13.
Boop, boop. And he did add more to that, but oh well, that's fine.
What'd you get? Where'd you roll?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
She's gonna get like a 17. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Okay. So he kind of takes a step back, looks past you at the other one, and nods at him. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Click on your token first.
Yeah, I need to click on my token before
Oh my god, I'm a wretched DM. I don't have any dice on my desk right now. Well,
What kind of
I
DM
have
are
some.
you?
that's not. I'm sorry. I have a huge bag of dice on my desk, but they were in the bag.
Oh, okay.
I have a D100.
And
I
oh
got
man,
a 8.
you guys. my roll, though.
Uh-oh.
What'd you get, my dude?
That's going to be a hot 10. Oh,
No,
yeah.
it says 0. I'm like, how is this possible?
All right, Sarvin, what's your dex mod?
My dex mod,
3.
+2.
+2? Okay. Okay, yeah, you're going first. I rolled for them again just to see if I'd get over a 10 to see if they'd go first, and I got a 3 again. So, go me! Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to move, this one is, or the one up here, has started moving over to Z, as Z is talking mad monkly shit.
How fast is this going down? Because I have polearm feet. Do I get to use
All
that?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if you want to, with you going first, that's fine. Yeah, we'll say that he's one step away. Like, you'd be able to hit him as he's approaching you if that's what you're going for. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna back him up one. So as he's coming up on your turn, you'd have the opportunity if you wanted to. Well, no, because that would be. Yeah, you can still use your reaction for it. Excuse me. Yep. So you're good.
Okay.
All right, Layla, it is your turn. This dude behind you is reaching for your cloak. He hasn't grabbed it yet, and you are actually reacting. You see the leader kind of nod some kind of signal for the guy behind you to do something nefarious. You're welcome to react to that however you'd like.
I'm gonna take one of my short swords out. I'm gonna spin it around so that way I can just like stab backwards
Okay.
into his body.
Okay.
Do I need to just roll attack?
Yep. That's a hit. Roll me some damage. Nice. All right. And did you want to attack with your other weapon as well?
No, because this is flavor. Mainly, she's just being a little shithead. So no, she's just using
Gotcha.
one sword right now.
Okay. All right. So you stab into this guy's gut, and it goes pretty deep. That hurt. That was no good. That was bad news bears. Okay. And kind of stabs in. He looks at you in the eye and grabs your wrist, and he's got his kind of joking, bullying facade is gone, and you see that this dude has been in his fair share of fights. Looking at him a little closer as you guys are face to face and engaged in mortal combat, you see he's got scars and cuts and all kinds of stuff all over him. He knows how to scrap. All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, I want to look at him.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, I want to see something. I guess I will be getting my fingernails dirty then, won't I?
Zing. Got him. Okay. Excellent. Go ahead and give yourself an inspiration. And Z, it is your turn.
The one that's up on Layla, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on him
Okay. Cool.
and yell out, "The light purge you."
Ooh. All right. That's a hit. What?
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 Yeah, that thing does 4d6 radiant damage.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hold on, bit of role playing here.
Okay.
That kills him, right?
Oh, yes. Very much.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this and say, and turn to the leader and say, "The light guides me. You really need to back off before the light gets even more angry."
All right. So what happens when guiding light hits this dude? And that's the one on Layla, right?
Yeah, he basically starts getting light from the inside, and it slowly comes out and just like explodes in a bright light.
Okay, nice.
Ever seen Alien?
It's like a chest burster of Palor.
So does he explode in the guts, or is it kind of like vaporizes?
It like vapor, like it's spontaneous combustion. Type
Oh,
of
shit.
Radiant combustion. I love it. Fucking love it. So he just he's looking at Layla, giving her the mean mug, and all of a sudden he just starts to kind of glow a little bit, and this light just explodes out of him. He vaporizes. He that hit him really hard. He kind of turns into ashes, but they've got kind of like a golden hue to them. All right, yeah, he's gone.
Can
Ever-
Layla wink at
ever
him
put
while
a
he's dying?
Yes.
Hot dog in the microwave.
The what? Yes. Yeah. He splits at both ends. It's bad. Anthony, your turn.
Do I get a intimidation check?
On
I'm like I said that to intimidate him to back off.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Well, hold on. I'm thinking because we're actually in combat, if was spoken, technically that would be like your action to try to intimidate. Yeah, go ahead and roll it for this though, because I like that.
Negative.
Yeah, well, I got a 10, so it was worth a shot. Their wisdom isn't very high. All right, so yeah, okay, cool. So the leader looks terrified. The other one that's coming towards you doesn't see his buddy explode in radiant light behind him as he's rushing at you. Anthony, what are you doing?
Well, first I'm just gonna yell out, hey, try to keep him alive for a bit. No, because I'm gonna try and cast sleep on the leader.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Mr. DM, I messed up.
What'd you did?
I
Oh, you're not in the turn order.
well, I am, but I'm not in the right place, cause like I didn't.
Oh, I got you.
Would have when everybody else did.
All right, we'll get you in there next.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right,
I'm
Anthony,
Mr. Sarpin.
you're good.
I rolled a 3 earlier, so I have a 3.
Oh,
as
I thought.
initiative.
I'm sorry. I thought I see this 18 as well.
I have 3. Just put me down as 3.
Cool.
Sorry, go on.
Okay, I see the gentleman running towards Z, right?
Yep.
Okay, aggressively, like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Pulling his weapon
Okay.
out, going for Z.
all right, I think I'm going to jump down off the cart and run here. How far is he? 15. Okay, one more spot. And I think I'm going to use Thunder Wave. See if
Ooh.
I can blow him back.
That,
Okay, go for
that's
it.
going to hit Layla.
Shut up, let it happen.
Nah.
No. Thunderwave. Thunderwave's a bad idea.
You already cast it.
Oh, it's a big cube. It's not like
No. It's a radiant. It goes everywhere.
that.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
15 foot
15.
cube. So that's up, down,
From-
left, right.
From my spot.
Yep.
Okay, then how many more feet of movement do I have? I thought it was
Oh, you
like
can-
it's in front of me 15.
No,
cube.
it's not a
I didn't
cone or a
know-
line. Yeah, it radiates out from you.
Okay, let's see. One,
If you want to go back on the cart, it's
three.
fine. This isn't chess. Even though you took your hand off a piece, I'm fine with you moving.
Yeah, can I retcon all
yeah,
that?
yeah, retcon.
Because I read that wrong.
Actually, I think
Okay.
it would be best if you cast the spell. That's my opinion, but you can retcon if you'd like. It would be awesome.
Well,
Just jumps
If
down.
you do it,
Feel
it's
my
okay.
power. Boom, and just
Probably survive
everyone
it.
goes. And then all of a sudden, the campaign is over, and Anthony has won. Anthony is now the leader of the Redbrands.
My
Oh,
ultimate
shit.
quest. Okay, then instead I'm going to use chromatic orb, and I'm going to use lightning.
Okay. Nice. Oh, chromatic orb is nasty. Cool.
Yeah, and
4-inch diameter sphere of energy that you control, right? Like you move it around after that?
yes. No, I think it's just like I throw it. It's like a baseball,
Oh, okay,
and then
gotcha.
it does it.
Jeez, you guys are dropping bombs on these guys. All right.
Okay, and I need to roll a d20 plus my tech bonus. That's 5. Nat 20.
Okay.
What?
It hits.
It actually misses. He has an AC.
Yep, sorry. That's a miss.
But it's it.
If he has an AC at 25, there's no way we're hitting him, period.
Technically, with combat, a 20 is always a hit, a 1 is always a miss. So it might not do anything, but it hits.
Huh.
Like they could be immune or immune to like normal weapons. They need magical weapons, or immune to your spell class or something. It definitely hits. It's just so that's what a crit is. It's a hit and double damage. It just
Okay.
doesn't guarantee that there's an effect. Holy
And
crap! And yeah, you're
Do
gonna
you
double that?
do you double that, or do you do roll the attack dice twice?
No, you double the damage die. So if that's a 3d8, it's
Okay.
a 6d8 spell. You son
What
of a
the
bitch.
fuck?
Okay. So roll 3d8 again.
Yep. And add it to 17. Oh my god.
Okay.
36 damage.
This guy's pulled from this
he's
plane of
dead.
existence.
Oh yes. So let's see. Hang on.
Thor himself comes down and taps him.
I want you, Anthony. I'm going to
17
drop us
below
back
this
over on the
spell.
Phandalin map.
Oh no, we destroyed Phandalin.
Let's all zoom in to where the cart would be. So in front of Barthen's Provisions here. Hold on. Okay. Now, we're in front of Barthen's, right?
Okay.
Last time I checked, yeah.
Anthony, I want you to point in the direction that went.
What do you mean?
Use the ruler and show me which direction you pushed him.
I think since the cart's like right here, it'd be this way. I think.
Well,
Well, there's
Does-
an actual cart right here.
So what we like, we're
Cart's right in front of Barthen's, right about
Yeah.
here. So just like which direction do you think he went, or that spell went?
that way. Northwest. No, northeast. Way.
Okay. Are you intentionally doing that away from buildings?
I am now.
Okay. I was just wondering. I was just curious if that was going to go like through his house, through the sleeping giant. Like all of a sudden, all these buildings have holes in them.
No, I think I would have been aware that.
that you were just that on fire.
Yeah.
I should have RNG'd it and done like a D12 and done
Do
like
it.
a clock. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Do
that.
it. Do it. Why not have fun?
Yeah, that's gonna get real bad.
And we
Okay,
have
so
bandits.
12. That's cool because you guys are here. Yeah, it went straight north, so you're good. 12 o'clock. Nice. All right, so it just zoom, right back up the trail. There's a bird that's flying across the road. It's like that video of that dude who throws the fastball and hits the bird as it's flying through the baseball field. It just
Oh, yeah.
you just see that it goes through this dude, just keeps zipping up the trail, and then poof, in the distance, you didn't even see the bird, but there's an explosion of feathers. You bastard.
Man, D&D's fun.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Anthony?
I just want to turn my attention to the Let's Go.
All right. Sarbin, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm kind of debating whether I want to cast Sleep, because everybody else has used their first level spell. But this guy might have some info.
Let me tell you how excited I am that you guys are all using your spell slots too.
Exactly.
You just got off a rest. You can't benefit from a long rest for 24 hours.
Well,
Yo.
It's okay. I'm a wizard. I gain spells back.
Okay.
They're in a short rest.
That's fair.
I'm just going to taunt this guy. I'm going to use some Vicious Mockery.
All right.
So I'm going to pull my lute and play like a slow song, almost like a lullaby, like trying to set a tone for what's happening right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to like inflict like, hey, we're just chilling here. And I just want like the sound of my music is going to hurt him. Like he's insulted by how calm this music is.
Some slow jams.
There we go.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh,
You
fuck
just
yeah.
start. You start. I'm sorry, man. This is some lamentful shit. So, okay, and you're doing Vicious Mockery. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I need to do a whiz save. 10. Nope. So he has disadvantage on his next roll. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just going to keep that jam going if that's cool. If anyone wants to turn it, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. But you have control over audio in your settings. Up at the very top right, that little sprocket, master music volume. I'll turn down just a little. There we go. Okay. Well, son of a bitch. He's gonna grab Torn and try to run with him.
But I'm on the cart.
Oh yeah, yep. He's still gonna try to reach over and grab at you. I can actually, let's see, 1, 2, let's see.
Okay,
that's
try to grapple
15?
me.
Huh?
Grapple me,
Yep.
nerd.
Carry him like a football.
All right, you can roll me a strength or dex to contest.
Do strength.
Oh my god.
Are you serious right now?
Tori
Bunch
the
of-
bandit.
He has the gloves on, remember?
Oh yeah. Okay, all right. So this dude, he's like, oh man, he needs a hostage, right? He needs a damn hostage, and I got a 7. So his disadvantage on this roll, I'm not going to roll again. Actually, let me see if he crit fails. Fucking hell. Hold on.
So what happens, Mr. DM? So what do I do?
I'm posting a screenshot.
Oh.
I got double 1s.
What?
I rolled a 7. I said, let me see if I get a crit fail, and I rolled 2 of them. So you tell me what you do, Master Druid.
Well, he comes toward me, just casually thinking he could, he's just a little tiny guy. He won't do anything. And he grabs my little head and he starts yanking me up, and I kick him. And I land on my feet, and he falls backwards, and I'm like, and he's like, what the heck?
That's it?
You have the gauntlets though. When you like punch him?
Oh, wait. It's
I
your
did kick
turn
him.
now.
It is
so
my turn. I jump off of the cart and I pummel his face in.
Oh god.
Okay. All right. So if you would like to knock him back onto the ground and then jump on him and pummel his face, that's totes cool.
Cool. What do I roll for unarmed?
Well, are you knocking him back, we'll say? With a 1, I mean, he falls off the cart because he's a freaking idiot. So he's prone. I'm not going to make you roll an attack, or you would have advantage on it anyway. So you'd roll
D4.
Yep.
D4
Plus your
strength.
strength, right? So it's D4 plus 5? Okay, alright. Well, that's... Oh, and you're using melee, so you can attack with your offhand as well. That's just going to be a D4. There's
Okay.
no plus 5 on
Okay.
that one. Okay.
So I'm still weak. Got it.
Well,
You could be a monk.
so Torin, this guy jumps up to the cart, trying to abscond with your little gnome, which I think would have been fantastically great. But instead, that did not happen. And as he scrambles up trying to get Torin, he's a little clumsy on the wagon wheel and slips. Torin is able to break free, shove him back off. He lands on his back. Torin then jumps off of the cart onto this dude and just starts, with his gauntlets of ogre strength, it just starts pummeling this dude's face in. Layla, it's your turn.
Torin, don't kill him.
He touched me.
We should take those gauntlets away from him.
You can try.
You.
She gets punched.
Yep.
I want Layla to. How tall is this cart? Like, could she lean on it and sit there and watch,
yeah.
like, amusedly?
Yep. If everyone would like to skip their turn, I can try to get him up, and Torin can just keep pummeling the shit out of him. That's fine. If you're
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna watch.
just gonna keep playing music and watching.
Okay, so, yeah, really, I don't want to do anything but move her to the edge of the car. She's gonna, like, stand there with her elbow on the edge of the cart, like her balled up fist on her cheek.
Okay.
So, sir, where are your other buddies?
You just hear wet thumping coming from the ground on the other side of the car. As Torin is beating the crap out of this guy. Torin, are you stopping? We'll go ahead and pause initiative here.
I stopped to let her talk.
You see, we are newcomers as well, so I would
Doing this
suggest...
land. This is how we establish dominance.
Now, our friend did say that you had been causing a little bit of trouble around here. If you don't want this to happen again, I would suggest you all leave.
So we're just gonna let them leave and not, like, try to capture them?
Leave the town entirely.
All right. So he looks up at you, Layla, and he's a bit stunned with the direction that things took here. And he tries to speak to you and leans over and spits some teeth out into the dirt next to him.
I'll take those.
You're
I hold my hand out.
Okay. And
Layla.
he looks up at you and he's like, "Let me go, please, let me go."
I also want to take my bloody sword and start with the tip of it cleaning out from under my fingernails.
I'll tell you wherever you want to know. Just let me go. I'll leave. I'll never come back again.
Someone roll insight. I'm away from my computer.
Oh, I'd say that it's pretty clear that he's telling the truth at this point. You guys have him at a bit of a loss.
Can I take this moment to, like, try and convert him?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna say, sir, just turn from your evil ways. There's a temple in Neverwinter. Go there, and see if you can help the light in any way you possibly can.
Yeah, I will. He's like scrambling over, trying to. Are you wearing any robes or anything, Z?
I'm wearing my monk clothes.
Your monk clothes. He's like grabbing at the hem of that, trying to grab it and pull you closer, as he stares up at this barbarian slash gnome sitting on his chest, angrily seething.
I'm gonna pick him up, grab a cloth out of my backpack, and start cleaning his face off. Be like, look, you attacked us. We returned. We're gonna let you go, but you gotta promise to be good from now on.
I promise.
Oh, spread the word of Paylor to your other friends.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, Paylor. Bless Paylor.
Alright, you can leave now. Just leave. I'm tired of hearing you.
I punch him in the face, try to kill him.
What?
I don't.
Got him.
You don't want to just go for the knee shot as he's trying to run away? Give him one last trip. All right. So he, covering his face, he just charges north up towards the Triboar Trail. No gear. The wilderness is going to be pretty rough on him, but he is trying to get out of town. Barthen runs outside. Elmar, the guy from inside, or the gentleman that paid you guys, that runs this establishment. We're gonna cut the. Thank you for the jams, Sarban. That was beautiful. He's gonna run outside and say, "Quick, help me get the body and whatever is left of this one inside. I hope no one saw."
Why? Do you not want this to happen? Do you not want the others to see that they cannot bully your people anymore?
You don't understand. There's so many of them.
Well, Layla,
I don't want any trouble.
Can she walk over and pick up the dude that's like pretty much split in half and try to drag him to the center of town?
Yes, she can.
Okay, do I need to roll anything?
Nope. If you want to just drag his bloody body, I'm going to bring you guys back over to the map.
Is there only one body?
The other one is dust.
Right, so yeah.
Yeah, the one that's like a hot dog split in
Like,
half.
you could bury the one that was radiantized just by like kicking some sand over it at this point. Like it's gone. But yes, you can absolutely put that in center town. So what are you guys are evil. But in a good, like the good evil. So what are you doing with this body in the middle of town? You start dragging this thing towards the town center, and people are stopping what they're doing and looking at you. They heard a bit of a commotion up north, but as you go by the smithy, you hear the ting, ting, ting of him on his anvil, just ting, ting, ting. And he's just mouth agape, watching you guys go by, dragging this 2 pieces. We'll say it is 2 pieces. Who's dragging 1 piece? Who's helping Layla drag the other, or is Layla doing both?
I want to go up to Layla before she does this, and I want to be like, Layla, stop. We need to stop this. We are not from here, and we're probably not going to be here very long. What's the point of doing this?
All the more reason.
But it's just gonna create more trouble for everybody that lives here. What's gonna happen whenever you leave?
That's why we stop it now. I will not let these people stay here and be terrorized.
But
She
what
continues
if,
on. What if what?
What if more come? They see this, and then even more come. You're gone. We're all gone. This is creating more trouble for them.
Yeah, if we leave, they're gonna be like, oh hey, they're not treating us well. Let's beat up their town more.
Then let's find out where they're coming from.
If
What?
only you guys had someone to interrogate.
Yeah, if only you guys didn't. If only Zay didn't scare away our only source of information.
Zay?
DM evil laugh. Mysteries will remain mysterious.
That's my whole plan.
I
that
didn't
everybody kept
scare
beating the guy
anybody.
You converted them. Wink, wink.
Yeah, they're on a good path of righteousness and light, sir.
up. Yeah. Get on a good path of solving this problem.
Look, we stopped the current problem.
So, just while you guys are having this conversation, I'm assuming everyone is walking with Layla while she's dragging two halves of this corpse through
I'm
town.
on the cart.
You okay? The cart is still back at Martha's. That's
Yeah,
his
I'm
cart.
just,
Okay.
I'm just hanging out.
Okay, you're
I
like,
guess
they
I'm
can
over there
go do
with
their
him without
thing.
talking to him.
Okay. So townspeople are turning and watching this. You hear a woman shriek, and she just falls over. She faints, falls out. She's just unconscious. She
So
didn't. She wasn't hurt. She
How
just,
far are we now? Like, are we closer?
Yeah, we'll say that you're like at the Stonehill Inn, unless you want to, if you have something specific you want to do.
No. As long as I make it to the middle. That's fine.
Oh yeah. You make it. No one's gonna stop you getting to the middle.
Not even Anthony. Okay.
Okay.
So once we make it to the middle, I want to take my sword, and I kind of want to peel off his red scarf from his
Alright.
neck. I want to tie it to the end of my sword and hold it up in the air.
The scarf was the piece that was holding the two halves of this body together.
Nice.
So removing that, they just like slump over in two different directions. And you're doing what now? You're tying this around your sword.
And I'm holding it up in the air
All right.
like a trophy.
You have started to gather quite a bit of attention in the center of town here. The children that I said were playing on the town green, which is right over here, are all stopped, staring very, very curiously at the corpse that is now in the center of town. As is a gentleman who's coming out of the townmaster's hall down here. The inn, a couple people have come out of there. This place right down here. Basically, all of these buildings, people are coming out to witness what you are saying. But go ahead, address the masses.
Where are the others?
Everyone in town points this way. Towards the Stonehill Inn.
So they're all inside the inn?
Thank you. So she she puts her sword down.
Okay.
And looks to the other guys. Well, there we go. We know where to cut the head off at.
We're doing
Layla.
what now?
All right.
I-
Let's take 5 and do a quick bio. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While we take
This
a
took a different-
5, air quotes, I'm going to use this opportunity to whip out a sermon and just, I don't even care who listens. I am just preaching away like the light is great.
Oh, hold on.
Like,
Hold
with-
on.
Oh
Yes.
my
We're
god.
going to take 6, and that will give you 60 seconds to whip us up a quick sermon after your 5. And then you can present it.
Aha.
Okay, I'll think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
What is going on?
Shit just got dark, bro. Enter the murder hobos.
We're not murdering people.
They weren't people.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
they were-
part of the murder spree. I'm good. I'm a good guy.
Technically, yeah, Torin just defended himself and then let the guy go. So Torin is a nice druid. All right,
It'd be okay. Are you still here, Torin?
Is there such thing as a bad druid?
Um, uh, that's hard to say, really, because I'm trying to understand how a Jew would be evil. I guess you could be upset that people are like civilized, so you're kind of like trying to uproot society, I guess. Like you cast vines and stuff to destroy houses.
And also, druids care about like the 4 elements and stuff. So like, I'm a pyromaniac.
Oh. It'd be really cool if you could cast Shillelagh on your fists.
It has to be wooden, sadly.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. You should totally dual class into a monk, though.
I would, but I don't really want to, so I'm not gonna.
Fair enough. How do you do the italics?
What?
How do you do the italics in your message like you just did?
Put asterisks on either side.
Okay.
Whiskey, come back. I love you. Do you know how key points works?
How what works?
In the monk class, there's key points. Do you know what they are, Kai?
Oh yeah, I was looking at that. I think it's kind of like my bardic inspiration dice. You get like it's equal to your monk level, I believe. And at a short rest, you can restore it.
Okay, I'm back.
Howdy.
Was it?
If you want to learn more about key, it's on page. 80, I think, of the player handbook. 79.
I want some combat. Whiskey, give me some combat. I want to use Thunderwave.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, the DM's here. Put away the memes.
DM never stopped recording, so DM saw all your
Ruh-roh.
moves.
Oh. Oh no.
And Rocket, is this a new picture for you? You're like the death monk?
No, that is just a picture of the hat I'm wearing.
Cool.
You're a mushroom.
Myconid, please. Mushrooms have feelings. Okay. Is
By the
everyone
way,
back?
scrap the speech. I can't come up with something
Oh no.
quick enough.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Um,
You're gonna just a little.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. What you were doing before was perfect. I'm just trying to put you on the spot and make you uncomfortable.
I see.
That's what DMs, that's what we do. That's why it's fun.
Okay, I got an idea.
All right. Let's wait. Is everyone back? Roll call.
I'm back.
See, Drew's back. Sarvin's back.
Here.
Torn's back. Lee's back. Cool. Hit us with it.
Wait, hold on. During this sermon, I kind of just want to like quietly play a song. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation to kind of blow her face into her hair constantly during the whole
Ooh.
Blow her face into her hair.
thing. Well,
Gonna roll. Need you to roll for some damage there, I think.
maybe you will flip that. Have
So
her
you're
hair blow
just
into her face.
you're doing a little prestidigitation to make it extra dramatical.
No, like I'm trying to annoy her.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going for dramatics.
Like her hair's kind of in her face, so I kind of want so she has to constantly like brush her out of the way.
Okay. Hit us with it, Rocket.
Okay, I'm leaning next to a building with my hat kind of over my face, and when she gets done and starts walking the stone hill, I notice that she's done. So I walk up to the forefront and take my hat off, kind of just drop it behind me, and I say, "For too long, the dark has shrouded this village. Today, it ends. The light will kick out the darkness."
Yes.
And with that word, I'm going to put my hat back on and start following Layla.
Awesome.
There we go. That's inspiration right there.
Yes, and that is actually inspiration.
Oh, well, look at that.
Please, Rocket, give yourself, or Z, give yourself inspiration. Excellent. So as you guys are moving down the road here, you see that all fingers are pointing to the sleeping giant over here.
I do kind of want Layla to stop, like, right in here.
Okay, all right.
Like, let's not go all the way just yet.
There's
So-
actually a crowd. The crowd that was watching you is kind of moving behind you, following you down the road.
Oh.
You guys stop. They all stop, and they're just you hear hush whispers.
So they're all pointing at the sleeping giant. There's no doubt about it.
Yep. You kind of turn around and you see just a sea of pointer fingers pointing further down the road towards the sleeping giant.
I want to get everybody together. That's 5 together. And I want to say, listen, last night I had a dream about this town and this place we're going to. We need to be very, very careful.
This town specifically.
Yes.
The light will guide our way. We have nothing to worry about.
So, okay, we were just attacked by 3 bandits. I wouldn't call that nothing. It's not like bandits are just like on their own here.
Let me ask this. I feel compelled. I cannot sit by idly while I know that there is a possibility that these townspeople will continuously be driven mad by these. I think I know, Anthony, you had mentioned before that once we leave, we are not here to help them. But if we take care of the problem now, if we thin their numbers now, whoever is coming may not have anything to come to. Do you understand?
I understand this, and I understand the corruption and whatever's going on here, but you can't just be running around kicking down doors.
I'm not running around and kicking down doors.
Okay,
For
you
now.
can't have a mass of people point at a building and then kick down the door.
Well,
We need a plan.
and I understand that completely. But think about it this way. At the moment, what else do we have right now? I mean, Torin, Sarban, Z, what do you believe?
I'm still at the cart, my dude.
Really? Still?
No. Okay, so at this point, I see commotion, and I roll my eyes at Z, and I just kind of waddle towards you and join the group. So
they're still unconscious in the cart.
yeah, I just left him there.
He'll be fine.
Put a blanket over.
We'll be fine.
I put a mushroom in his hand, just in case he wakes up with a headache.
What if he doesn't know what it's for? It's like, why am I
It'll
here
be
with
fine.
a mushroom in my hand?
Where did my leg go? Yeah. He's had a rough day. That's for sure.
I think we should just be on our way and go to this little mining place. These townspeople can sort out this problem on their own.
There is a darkness here. We need to get rid of it.
Z, there's darkness every night. I don't see what difference that makes.
And yet the sun rises and kicks out the dark.
It's a metaphorical darkness.
I do not
Whatever.
want to go into this with half of this group half-hearted, though. Let me ask this. I am not wishing for any more confrontation. We tried that a moment ago. Obviously, it didn't work. But can't we just speak with them? Whoever these red goth bastards are.
I'll talk to him with Sarpin.
Well, we tried talking to him, but Z sent one
Yes.
more way to be converted.
They're a bit more scared of us now. They might give us some useful information.
Find
Exactly.
another one.
So, can I have you all agree just to talk? Nothing more, unless they strike the first blow.
I guess.
I do want to help these people because I'm a good boy. So,
Anthony.
I guess. But let's be very careful with our words.
Okay, who can talk the best?
I mean, it's me,
Sarpin can.
but
Sarpin's the
I'm not
best.
really. Yeah, I don't really care too much.
I'll talk. I'm the best. I'm cute.
Can we at least... Okay.
I'll talk.
What's your charisma, Zay?
This is out of character. 14.
Okay, you can talk to him. I have 12.
Yeah, 14
Don't
plus.
metagame, or I will metabolt you.
Uh-oh.
Well, okay, to kind of put it in, I guess,
There you
game
go.
term. I'm human. You're a gnome. They're human. We don't know how they're gonna act towards a gnome. So it'd probably be better if I talk. Is that good with everybody?
As long as it gets us out of here fast.
Alright. Well, we need to proceed.
Okay. So Layla keeps walking.
Or what do you think about this, Torin?
Layla doesn't keep walking.
No, like, we're still following you. I'm just, like, talking to him as we're walking.
I'm following Sarbin and Z.
Alright, so we're gonna enter the inn.
Ooh, do we want to go inside? Or do we want to stand outside?
Oh yeah, we want to go in.
What, knock on the door?
All right.
No, we're just gonna walk in. Like, we're here to drink.
But we aren't here to drink.
They don't
Walking
have-
like we own the place. There we go.
Yeah, we
Okay.
know that we're not.
Well, walking up to the front door, you see two more of these gentlemen standing outside.
Layla still has that that scarf around her sword. She's holding it at her
Okay.
side.
All right. Cool. So you're holding that at your side. They see you coming up. Do you gesture with that?
Nope, I just leave it at my side for now.
All right. Give me one moment. I like having tokens on tap. Because I was not ready for this. Well, I guess I was because I had a map made for it. Okay. Yep, so you walk up to the front. You see these two standing out front. And they're just kind of leaning on either side of the front door. They see you approaching. And one of them kind of leans over the door and taps the other one on the shoulder, who looked like he was kind of dozing off a little bit. And they look up and see you guys coming up. They stand up and kind of puff their chests out a little bit. You guys, what do you do?
I say, gentlemen, how's it going? It's a nice day, isn't it?
They both look at you and look up at the sky. It's all right, I guess. A little boring in this crappy little town.
Well, let's cut to the chase.
We're actually here to talk to your boss, man. Is there any way you could possibly produce the gentleman, or she, he? It doesn't matter. We just want to talk to the man in charge.
What business do you have with Glassstaff?
Just a friendly chat.
He's preoccupied at the minute. Might be able to get a couple of you with an audience.
I want Layla at this point to lift her sword up and sit it on her shoulder so that way the scarf is clearly visible. No, we need to talk to him right now.
I didn't know that we'd started recruiting wenches.
I would watch your tongue.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. I'm not here to fight. I would actually just like to talk.
Oh, well, maybe you two ladies can have a audience with, the master inside then.
It's none of us or all of us.
Well, there's only 2 of us, and there's 5 of you. That doesn't exactly seem fair to us now, does it?
Like I said, not here to fight. Just want to talk to the man in charge.
Well, in my line of work, it pays to be cautious.
How about this? I'm going to knock on the door and say, somebody's here to see you, Glass Staff, and we'll proceed from there. How does that work with you guys?
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to knock on the door and yell.
I thought that was in character.
Oh, no, that was totally in character.
Oh, was it? Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That was in character? Okay.
Yeah, I was talking to the guys.
If you knock on that door, I'm afraid I'll have to take your hand off. And he pulls a sword out.
Whoa, sir. Put the knife away. Or the sword, sorry. Whatever. It's kind of short, man.
I don't take orders from you. If you would like to speak with my master, you'll do so under my conditions.
Master like a dog.
What?
Call it what you will, it pays the bills. Keeps me in ale and wenches.
How about this? I pay you 5 gold to go get your glass staff dude and bring him out to me. Is that good? That was a bribe.
Are you trying to... What are you trying to do? Are you trying to persuade, or...
Yes.
You want to roll something?
Yeah, I guess I'll... I thought there was a persuade check.
Persuasion should be a skill. All right, so tell me exactly what you're trying to do here.
I'm gonna pull out 5 gold coins and say, look, these 5 gold coins are for you if you will just tell Glassstaff that there's 5 lovely people out here to talk to. That's all I need you to do. I don't need you to keep saying, well, just tell him.
How about this? You see, 5 gold may be plenty for me, but you're neglecting my friend here. You give each of us 5 gold, and we'll give you the info that you need to hear.
I don't need info. I'm not trying to buy info. I am literally trying to buy a sit-down chat with Glassstaff. And if it takes 10 gold, you will get your 10 gold, sir.
All right, well, you can enter. Give me the 5 gold. He'll
No,
see you
this is-
inside.
This is 10 for all of us.
5 for just you.
Nope.
No bargain.
Listen, my friend. If you don't let us all in, I'll I point to the red scarf on her sword. You'll end up like one of your compatriots, and it's not very good.
Need me to drag the body up here? Because I will.
Oh, is that right?
I would like to cough and go, pick words carefully.
You might want to learn from your buddy over here. I have no intention of losing my life today, but it seems you don't value yours too much.
Hey, Whiskey, I have a question about D&D.
Yes.
Is there a non-lethal system in 5e?
Yep. Basically, if you get them down to 0 hit points, you can elect to knock them out instead of kill them.
Okay, cool. Just a question.
Just wondering.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also have a quick question about my prestidigitation. Can I change the color and or appearance of clothing?
Well, it says you can, clean or soil, right?
Yeah.
Changing color, I think, is more, well,
Does say like a sensory effect.
Yeah, I don't really see a problem with that.
Oh yeah, it says you make a color small marker symbol appear on the surface. Okay, just wondering.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. You give me 5 gold. I'll go inside. I'll see if I can secure you an audience. And you wait here.
Fine.
Will secure us an audience. Out of character, how like is this building rickety? What's the building itself look like?
The building itself, I think I can actually read that to you. It's rundown, dirty. You haven't actually been inside yet, but you can imagine that the inside is probably not very well kept. The hedges and things like that outside are untrimmed. This looks like a seedier establishment. It's a little different. I mean, the center of Phandalin is kind of rejuvenated a bit. This looks like it was probably overlooked.
Okay. So it's an old. Even though it's like unkempt, is it older looking? Like the walls would be a little more thin.
Yes, yeah. So Phandalin itself is an older town. It was they're trying to move back in and kind of rejuvenate it. But this building itself hasn't really been like renovated yet. So it is older. It's run down and gross. But yeah, the building itself is also old.
2-story or one?
One.
Okay. Whenever the dude turns around and walks in, whenever he opens the door, I want Layla to start yelling for Glassstaff, like that he has visitors.
Oh, okay. All right. So Z, you're going to go ahead and subtract 5 gold, giving it to the guy that's standing next to you.
Yep.
All right. So he's going to take the 5 gold from you. He's going to whisper something to his buddy here. And he's going to slide in the door, shutting it behind him. You can go ahead and, Layla, if you want to call in. Yeah, absolutely.
Check what he whispered.
Perception, maybe, if you're trying to hear it. Let's see. So we'll say that you rolled twice, right? So we've got an insight and a perception. You rolled really well on that insight. So we're going to work with both. The perception, you didn't hear exactly what was said. It was very brief. You know that. With the insight, you notice that this guy he kind of moves to the other side of the door. And he leans up on the, kind of against the wall. And he's watching you guys, and he's got his arms crossed, but you see that his hand has moved down to his sword hilt. So he's got his arms kind of crossed over his chest, and he looks like he's ready to fight. And Layla, you said you wanted to yell something?
Yeah, she's just gonna yell his name.
Okay. Just Glassstaff, come outside. There's someone inside someone out here to talk to you.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Okay. You should see the rest of the map. Nespa, everyone see the map?
Yep. Yes,
Okay,
we're good.
cool.
Yes.
So, roll initiative.
Oh.
Nice. Rocket, I'm going to add that in manually.
I forgot to click on the token, my bad.
No, I also had to clear them first. That's my bad. Ooh, nice.
Now's a good time for Thunderwave.
Possibly, yep.
Just like roll in there and thunderwave.
Yeah.
Fucking
We also
three.
got to
Are you
think.
serious?
I'm very squishy. If I
Yeah,
roll
that's-
in there.
This is like
No, just
three-
roll in there.
It's like 3 attacks of opportunity.
As you trip over your robes.
If you could like teleport a short distance, that'd be cool.
Layla, what's your dex mod?
3.
Nice, you go before they do. Sweet. Well, once again, you guys are
And-
super lucky.
I got a 6. I don't see me on there.
Well then.
Oh, did clicker, dude.
No, I did, but then he cleared it out.
Yeah, he was just Johnny
My
on the
bad.
spot with the. No, that would be my fault. Cool. All right, got some good rolls, and then some really crappy rolls, but not as crappy as mine. Good stuff.
I am the best.
That is true.
It's true.
That is true. All right, let's go ahead and pile these guys on. We may need to grow this map a little bit. You guys want to? I'm assuming you guys are going to want to move. Hang on.
So is this happening suddenly? So can we technically... Are they all filing out? Can we technically
pretty
move,
much.
or...
Well, they're not all going to be able to get out. Let me broaden this map a little bit.
No, that's good, because if they have to come out one by one, we'll just cut them down. It's like a little funnel.
Well, yeah. Then you got contests and all kinds of other good stuff.
Hey, who's that guy in the back? Is that glass head?
Glass ass.
So excuse the map here.
And we're gone.
Good map. Good map.
Oh, there we go.
See that? Low tech.
I'm slightly triggered. The grass doesn't match.
Yeah, I am too, actually. Considerably, actually. Okay, cool. So obviously the road continues on, but I don't like playing on white boards, so that's me. All right, Z, it is your turn.
And we know they're attacking us, I guess. We
Yes,
hear
I'm
a
sorry.
kerfuffle.
You hear from inside, "All right, boys, let's make some money." And the door flies open, and you see the guy that you had just spoken with standing there, and there's some other gentlemen behind him.
Okay, I'm gonna just whack this dude.
Okay.
Right here.
That's definitely him.
How do you delete drawings in Roll20?
Just select them with your thingy bob, your clicky do,
Free.
and then hit delete on your keyboard.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my 1d4,
Okay.
6 damage.
You can attack with your dex, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you should be rolling dex on damage there, not strength at -1
Oh,
on the
well,
d6 damage.
I thought I changed that. Hold on.
Yeah, I thought you did too. I think
Yeah.
you changed it for the attack. Yeah, it's correct for attack, but damage is still rolling strength.
So what? Rerolled the damage now.
Yeah, reroll the damage. You should just be able to click quarterstaff. Okay, cool. That's better. All right, so 8. Cool. All right. So you run up to that guy, and as the door opens up, And this guy is calling back to his compatriots in red. You jump up and just whack this dude before he has a chance to even get his sword out. And you just slam him right in the head. It dazes him. He is... that hurt. That hurt very bad. Anything else in your turn?
No.
Sarbin, is your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna whip up my crossbow and take aim at one of the bandits inside.
Okay. So like the first one coming out, you're just going to try to nail him right in the chest?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Gotta find the weapon.
I appreciate you guys adding trees and road. Makes me feel better.
My vision.
Okay, roll the 9. I know that's not...
Yeah, that's a miss. So that goes a little wide and disappears inside. You hear a voice from inside also yell, "If you're gonna do it outside. Don't make it. I don't want this place any filthier than it already is."
Yeah. Can we hear that?
Yep, you guys hear that.
That's what I say to the group. Hey guys, let's try to keep them inside if at all possible. Okay, so I'm going to use a bonus action. I'm
Okay.
going to use Bardic Inspiration on Anthony.
Nice. All right. Cool. All right, anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Anthony, it is your turn.
Okay, now, since I heard that, I don't know what to do.
Shoot a fireball.
I don't have a fireball. Not for a while.
Dang.
Hey,
I'm going to feel so terrible about this. Okay,
Fire-
I'm going to move there. Oh, I'm going to make this place a mess. I'm going to use Thunder Wave.
This is going to hit literally everyone.
Nice.
This is fine though.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hope I, get
I don't
a
know.
save.
Is that...
Just wait till he rolls a nat 20.
Do I roll a...
Do that?
Do I roll an attack on that, or does it just automatically happen?
Thunder Wave, let's
save.
check. Yeah, I think you are right. I got to save on all these guys.
Pretty sure it's like 30.
Okay, and I foresee Z making a 14. I'm going to use one of my rolls at the beginning of the day. And I got a 14, and my spell DC is a 13. So she passes.
Oh, nice. Very cool. All right, I've got some rolling to do. Hang on.
Because I want to double check that. Yeah, she's 10 feet away from me.
And you
so,
said this
yeah.
is a what? A dex?
I believe it's
Yes. Here, I'll just click it up on for the chat.
Oh my god.
You gotta be kidding me.
That is ridiculous.
Like-
Save.
The
What?
stakes were made,
Oh
guys.
my
The
god.
stakes were made.
Well,
What?
Hang on, I gotta snip that.
Well, we can't all roll good, right, guys?
the bandits can. Holy shit!
Yeah.
It's 420s.
Blaze it.
Oh my god. So all of us within that radius too need to.
I think it's literally everybody but the
But-
staff.
Cool. And con
Oh,
save.
I am sorry, you guys. I did not know you got your 50 feet from me.
No, you did it on purpose.
Well, glass staff.
No, I was
Range.
not worried about you guys because I thought you were out of the radius. I am very sorry.
Gave dice to the wrong people.
This is beautiful. Oh my god, 420s out of 7. Are you shitting me right now? That's the best
Only
roll I've ever
lowercase
done.
saves.
can I use an inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Oh, can I use my inspiration
Yes,
on
you
that?
can.
I don't know if I have it.
Whew, that's better.
Wait, I have
What's
inspiration.
the DC for that?
I don't think I
13.
used it.
13. If you didn't use it, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Holy crap. So it's con, so that's actually not as good, but they still rolled 20s. It's a +1
my.
instead of a +2.
My God. I still get a 5.
Yeah, what was the first one? 4? Oh yeah, that's
4.
hot. That's hot. I cannot believe that roll though. All right, so 2 of them. I was gonna attribute these basically top to bottom, left to right. So, oh, is he 15 feet away?
Everybody is, yeah.
Everybody is
Okay.
15 feet.
I just wanted to make sure that top one would actually get hit. So let's see. He fails. Pass, 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 fail, pass, pass. Fuck. All right, and what's happening to them? You're thunder waving.
I am the epicenter. Everybody's getting pushed back. All objects that are unsecured are getting pushed back. What else happens?
Don't get pushed if they don't save.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody who does save stays where they are
But
and takes
takes
half damage.
so 3,
So
right?
Roll me some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. So 6.
And
Ouch.
yeah, 6. And there is an audible boom that reaches out to 300 feet. I don't know if that does anything.
I mean, the townspeople would hear that, right?
Yep,
Since they
yep.
followed us.
But I don't know if he wants to be a fun DM and do something to everybody who's right beside me.
Don't give him a Drew.
Do the what? The what? The what? What'd you mean?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What? Don't see now. What? I got like 7 dudes within range of you right now. What did you say?
I'd said because of the thunderous boom that reaches out to 300 feet, didn't know if you wanted the sound to do anything to anybody.
Oh, like deafen or anything like that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What you are going to get is the kind of explosion of sound and activity here. The crowd is kind of right off to the west. There's an eruption of cheers. They are
Nice.
sure that you guys are here to just save the day. So you hear everyone. Anthony steps forward, and there's just a boom, just a deafening explosion of thunder as the ground shakes, and all of these townspeople just erupt into cheering.
Yep, then I fly back 10 feet.
That guy moves back. That guy moves back. And I
If
can't
we don't
move the
get a
table, but
statue.
Yeah. Not yet. All right. Anything else on your turn, Anthony?
How many feet of movement did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I want to do that. Sorry, I'm thinking.
You're good. You're fine.
Move out of the doorway! I scream.
Does the crowd
Yeah.
do anything when they see me land on my back?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh.
2. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna move 2.
Wait.
Wait, before I do that, I just want to double check. I keyed a reaction, right?
You can use a reaction. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
If
Just wanted to double check.
yeah, do you have a reaction that you would use? What do you?
Well, since he gets an attack of opportunity on me because I moved.
That's not a reaction you get to use.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because if he attacks me and he hits me, I can use shield.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah.
If
Well,
his attack
you
gets
were
low
also
enough.
standing here, and there's 2, so that's 2 attacks
Yeah.
of opportunity. Okay, cool. Yep. So they're both going to take swings at you. First one. Is a 10, so that's a miss. Second one hits with a 20 for 8 piercing, and you can use shield, but that's not going to block it anyway, is it? Shield is a +5.
Think so. Let me double check.
Yeah, even if you burned it, it's not gonna block it.
No, it just increases by 2. So no.
Oh, just by 2. Okay, yeah, so not quite. So you're taking 8 piercing damage from that dude. Gosh, that was pretty nasty though. You did a lot of damage. But them saves though, them saves. Okay, it is their turn. They're gonna come piling out. 5, 10,
It's nice playing with all you guys. You know.
Did one good thing.
And Sarbin is down, right? Yep, you're down. Okay.
Yeah.
This one's gonna move up to Z and take a swing.
I get my attack of opportunity.
Yep, go for it. Alright, that's a miss. So he's going to swing. And these guys have a feature that you haven't seen yet. It's called multi-attack. They make 2 melee attacks.
We made a great mistake.
Say what?
Nothing, I'm just being sarcastic.
Okay. So 18, that hits.
Yep.
And 14, does that hit?
No.
Alright, so 7 damage total. That's from the first attack. The second one for 14. I hate that this whispers. Let me see if I can turn that off. I don't know. You guys are just going to have to trust me. I have no interest in freaking TPKing. Yeah, so you hit 1 time for 4. While you're engaged with that guy, this guy's going to move out to Sarbin. And he's going to attack Sarbin, who is on the ground. Sarbin is prone. Layla, do you get an opportunity? Nope, you are not within 5 feet of that if he's coming straight out.
Yep.
So that is first attack fucking crits.
Yeah.
Say what?
Don't I, since he came in within 5 feet?
You used your reaction. So an opportunity attack is a reaction. You get 1 per round. So you used it as this guy came up. So as the other guy runs past, you don't get to react to that as well. Make sense?
Yeah.
So he crit on the first one for 10. You have a hit point left. And
What a grave mistake we have made.
That's exactly what happened last time I played with Thorin.
and rolled a 97 because he got a 1. So did you see that? Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself, apply the maximum damage to yourself as if you had hit the target. So, God, you kidding me?
What?
Yeah, so he hits himself for 8 damage. He tries to get his other weapon out and just ends up just cutting right across his own chest because he's an idiot. So that happened.
We trained him wrong as a joke.
This one's going to come out and is going to grapple Anthony. And remember, retreating is definitely an option. Okay, I've got a 19 on a strength check. Anthony, you get to contest that with strength or dexterity. This guy's going to try to hold you.
Good luck.
Come on, -1 modifier.
All right.
Oh, you do have a
Bardic Inspiration.
dice. You better hope you roll a 6.
Yeah, I mean, you could try and get a 19,
Okay.
and then just nothing happens because
So-
it equals.
Dang.
No.
Wrecked. Okay, so Anthony, you are held. I'm going to move him kind of into you a little bit. This one's going to come out and get on Z.
It's a bit hot.
5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to move up here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. All right, so he's standing there. And I'm just going to go after Layla. Layla, I noticed that your hit points are super high right now. Looks like they're
Let's
above
remedy
max. Well, I mean that it's actually outside the bar.
Oh, because I didn't. Whenever I upped my hit points, I didn't change it
okay.
to point maximum.
Okay. Z,
There
one of
we
these
go.
guys is going to attack you from behind here. Behind, that was just flavor. It doesn't matter. Really? 7 and 9, so those are both misses. And Layla.
Can I get an attack of opportunity on the one, right? This one here.
Only if they leave your area. You don't get one.
Oh, okay.
if
They have
approach
to
you.
leave. Okay.
Right. Z does because Z has a feat for it. Okay, let's see. The first one is going to hit you for 7 with a 23. And... Ooh, what's your hit point total? Okay, and another 6 damage from the other guy. And that is it for them. Anthony is being grappled. Sarbin is still on the ground next to Blingo the Wonder Redbrand. And Z is flanked. Layla, it is your turn.
How much damage did I take?
You took
7 and...
7 and 6. And yeah, so obviously sometimes you get in a fight that's a little tough. Not my intention to murder everybody. You can retreat, you can surrender. I mean, there are options, right? Oh, and this guy, hold on, he's got to stand up. So stand up, 15, 2, yeah, he gets to there. So he's coming for the door as well.
Hey, Whiskey, I got a 3 on the initiative, so could you add me to the initiative list, please?
Oh, yes, I could.
Thank you.
Just out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
I know you asked me what my dex was earlier for the turn order.
Yep.
I am supposed to go after them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, it's your turn. You're at the top of the turn order now.
Okay, so let me attack the one right above me.
Okay. That's a definite hit. All right.
And then let me use my other sword too.
On the same guy.
Same guy.
Okay, that's definitely a hit. Nice. Does that feel good?
That feels okay. And
Okay.
as my bonus action, I would like to use Second Wind.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. I would also... Can I use Action Surge too? Or can I use Action Surge first, and then I can also possibly get another bonus action?
I think you can do both. Hold on, let me check.
Aren't those both bonus actions though?
Well,
That's what I'm
It's-
checking. I know that... I don't know if Action Surge is...
it says on your turn you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and possible bonus action.
Yeah, so
Oh,
she
wow.
can do a bonus action and then do a whole other action, right? Yep. Yep.
Jesus.
Okay, so I would like to use then I want to use, I guess, I just want to make sure I get both of them in. I want to do actions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're good.
And Second Wind.
You're fine. Yeah.
You're fine.
So Action Surge just gives you another action. Second Wind uses a bonus action. So they're completely separate from one another. You can do both. No
Okay,
problem.
so I want to attack this guy right to my left.
All right.
– 14 to hit.
It do. Nice. Okay. Oh, is that a second attack you're trying to do?
Yes.
So
Both short swords
the
again?
second attack is, I'm sorry. Let me back up here a second. Your second attack is a bonus action. You get one bonus action per turn.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you can do the second attack, which killed the other guy, and then a second or a second win, not both. So
Got it.
that is your
Okay.
bonus action. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I do. Well,
Yeah. So you killed
Okay,
the one
so-
dude. I'll let you retcon that if you want. Since we're kind of, going through stuff, but then that guy's going to be back up. So it's kind of up to you. I could also, if you don't mind a little metagaming, make a suggestion.
run away.
Not necessarily, no. But to engage this dude over here that does not have much health, you're not going to provoke any opportunity attacks to move there. So rather than doing damage to a relatively uninjured opponent here, you could apply that damage to this guy down here and potentially kill him. But that's your call. Moving like into the square south of this guy doesn't provoke an opportunity attack unless you move away from him. So
And
if you went around Torin, that would be bad. But if you step between them, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, as long as I can step between them and that
Yes.
doesn't.
Yep, that's
Okay.
perfectly fine.
Then yes, that, I do want to do that.
Okay. And you can also move through friendly occupied spaces. You just can't
Oh.
stop on them. So, like, you could go through it. Just in another scenario, you could go through Torin, and that wouldn't be a problem. But yeah, you can do that. And so now you've already used your bonus action. We have this 9 damage that you did with your short sword, which is enough to kill the other guy.
All right.
So I bumped that guy's hit points back up, but you were able to actually, on your turn, kill 2 instead of just the 1.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Cool.
then that's good.
all right.
That's cool.
Now he's going to kill you. No.
Yeah, probably.
Torin, it is your turn.
I have a question. You said
Yep.
both those guys died from like a 9 and a what?
What do you mean?
Basically what I'm asking is the guy that's to the left of me, he's still up.
Yep.
Well, I will say this. It took 11 hit points to kill that dude right there. So,
Okay, so he must be at 11 because I did 10 to the guy next to him.
Don't count the hit points because I can roll for hit points. They don't all have to have the same hit points.
that's
They
true.
don't have a set value. They're not carbon copies of the same individual.
Okay.
So meta. I'm gonna start meta bolting you.
Can I
I'm
stand
just-
up? Wait, it's Torin's action.
Hey, it's my
Yeah.
turn.
Yep. Go Torin.
It's my turn. Stop talking on my turn. Okay, so is this guy within 5 feet of the center of this square?
Yeah. I mean, he and Anthony are kind of standing next to each other. Yeah, but that's fine.
Okay. I reach into my pocket and throw an ice knife at a sec. I throw ice knife. No, maybe I don't know. I throw it at the center of the square.
Do you? Don't you have to
not-
attack an actual creature? I don't think you can use an ice knife. It says you've got to attack a creature, right? Not an area.
I'm throwing it at the ground. Can I throw it at the ground?
Well, I think what he's saying is that if you throw it at a person, it has a chance to do more damage.
Well,
Like
no, I'm specifically saying I don't want to. I'm not going to rewrite how the spells and stuff are done because it sets a precedent, and I'm not sure how it's going to affect other stuff that we do. So this says you create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. It's not a. I mean, you can do it. You're also negating the D10 piercing damage it could potentially do. So yeah, if you want to do that, fine, but it's not going to apply the initial D10 damage and then explode and hit other stuff. It's just
Yeah.
going to explode. You're cool with that?
I just wanted to explode in the middle there. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yep. So you would, yeah, you can absolutely do that. So they all need to do dex saves, or take
Yeah,
2d6. Okay. Go for it.
Okay, I'm probably gonna regret this. You said he's grappling him, and we're in the same spot. Basically,
You're not technically in the same spot. I mean, he's mechanically next to you. I just slid him over there so I would remember that you guys were grappled. And I got a 20, a 10, and an 18. Going top to bottom, left to right. That's 20. 10 is this dude. 18 is the south one. So 2 of them will take half damage, and 1 of them will take your full 2d6. Roll that 2d6 damage. Nice. All right. Y'all might be okay. Can you see their health bars?
No.
No.
Okay. I'll try to turn some of this stuff on. I didn't set this up. This is a purchased module. So some of the settings are, I like actually having health bars and such. So I'll try to fix that for next time. Let's see, and 2 of them take half. We'll round up. So 5. Cool. Okay. So you fire the ice knife into this center section here. It explodes, lacerates the guy to the west in his back as he's trying to engage with Z, and shrapnel hits the other 2 as well. Not hitting them quite as hard, but definitely kind of sending glass shards into, or I'm sorry, ice shards into their soft pink bodies. All right. Anything else on your turn, Torn?
No.
All right, Z, it's your turn.
Hold on a second. I can cast a spell and attack, right?
Well, a spell is an action, and an attack is an action. So unless you have something that lets you do 2 actions, or the spell is not an action, it's a bonus action or a reaction or something like that, then generally no.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack the guy in front of me then.
All right, go for it. That's definitely a hit. Okay, all right. So you attack the dude in front of you, and tell me what you do to him.
I'm basically just swiping my staff across his face, and he takes it full on, it cracks the jaw, and he kind of does like a flippy as he hits the ground and with the thud.
Nice.
And then I'm going to kind of, in one fluid motion, kind of almost like a ballerina, kind of flip around and face to the guy to the right of me.
Damn.
Okay, nice. Hell yeah. Did you want to use your bonus action on an attack against that guy?
Yes.
Nice, do it.
So I get the, is it 1d4 or is it the, wait, no, I get, I don't know.
I think you have to roll an additional attack, and then you just do your d4 damage.
Probably should have used inspiration there.
Well, it didn't hit. Inspiration. I'll give you a hint. If you roll high on dice, you might kill him. If that
Yeah, I'll
makes you feel any
use
better, he's pretty
inspiration.
low. Okay,
Okay,
that's a
19.
hit.
Nice.
So 1d4?
Yep. So close. He is still up. He is not happy, but he is still up. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Sarbin, it is your turn. You are still on your back. You can stand up, which is going to use half of your movement speed, or you can do some dank shit laying on the ground. Whatever you like.
Do we get any sort of disadvantage for being on the ground?
They get advantage on attack rolls against you because you're on the ground. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, for what you've got available to you, you don't get one. It just takes movement speed to stand.
Alright,
you
I'm
can
just gonna
just-
stand up.
Lay on your back and fucking bust out your loot and start.
Well, I'm gonna do that now just because it sounds fun.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull out my loot, and so the bandit next to Z is low. What about the one right above Layla?
He is probably the most robust right now. The other two, and then the one inside that hasn't even made it out yet because he had to stand up on his turn. They're all pretty good. The one right next to Z is on death's door.
Okay. This is a tough decision. The one next to Anthony is like midway, or is he still pretty healthy too?
Yeah, him and the one in the middle are about half health.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the one right next to Z.
Okay, cool. Go for it. And you don't actually need to do anything for that, correct?
The DC save.
Yep. And it's saving versus your, what is your DC? 13.
What's that? Sorry.
That's a fail.
What?
Roll the 2, have a -1. So a 1.
He died from being mocked.
He's very sensitive.
Well, he's just got disadvantage on his next roll. That was a really good call, I think.
Wait, so he didn't
And
die?
oh no, I'm sorry, for psychic as well. Yep, he did.
He just falls over and dies.
He got
So
mocked,
okay,
he's
I'd like to give me a little air guitar and tell me what you said to this dude to just fucking kill him.
I'd like to think that I didn't say anything, but I played a tune that maybe okay, so I'm gonna make this up. So his family, okay, his family was murdered in front of him, and there was like a chaotic evil bard in the group that killed them.
Whoa.
So he was playing like this a song we bards know is kind of like the "I killed somebody" song.
Okay.
So I played that song, and the memory's full black to him, and he's just overwhelmed and he can't handle it.
Wow.
He just okay. So this guy like he's looking at Z. He's getting ready to attack again with his sword, and he just all of a sudden reaches over to his left arm, starts kind of rubbing it, and then just falls over dead. Dies of a broken heart. Chaotic evil bard. That's terrible. What would a chaotic? I'm trying to think of who a good example of a chaotic evil bard would be. All right. Anything else on your turn, Tarvin? Did you want to stand up so that you at least don't have disadvantage, or they don't have advantage against on you? You're gonna
Justin
stand.
Bieber.
There you go. Yeah, any Bieber
I'm
song.
also going to give Layla some inspiration as well.
Okay, cool. As do your bardic inspiration as a bonus action. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sweet. Okay. Devil Georgia. Nice. Anthony, it is your turn. You are grappled by this bro. How do you feel
Okay.
about that?
I'm not particularly happy about it.
Is that okay? That's fair.
I got a question.
Yes.
I'm grappled. Does that mean I can't make an attack?
You can still make an attack. If are you using a spell?
Yes.
Potentially. Okay.
Shocking grasp.
That's perfect. Because it requires touch, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're already touching. You do not need to roll an attack roll on that if you want to use Shocking Grasp. You are already making contact. Shocking Grasp, what does it say it requires? So it's, what are the, is it...
The components?
Somatic and, yeah, material.
I just had it. Hold on one moment.
You're good. I've got it. Let's see.
Verbal and yeah.
Cool. And nice. Okay. Well, that sucks for him. So that is a D8, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1D8. Okay. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
6.
All right. He is also on death's door. You guys are doing very, very well for this encounter. Was not intended to be. We'll go over that after, actually. Cool. So this guy is holding on to you, and he is squeezing. He's got his arms behind you, looking you dead in the eye. He's got a just nasty look on his face, He's kind of holding his own wrists around your body and just crushing. You can hear your back kind of popping as he squeezes and squeezes, and you put your hands on him and give him a little bzz, just give him a little bzz. And I'm actually going to say, let's see, what does it actually do? So it's lightning. You have advantage on attack rolls if the target is wearing armor made of metal, which he's not. Lightning damage, and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. Okay. So if it can't take reactions, and this is where homebrew comes in, it makes sense to me that in this instance, if he can't take reactions until the end of his next turn, it means that he is kind of incapacitated a little bit. He's still going to be able to make actions on his turn, but I'm going to say that he lets you go because you have just electrocuted the hell out of him. So if you wanted to move away, you could do so, please. And he would not be able to use an opportunity attack because that's a reaction, and he can't do that until the end of his next turn.
Okay, yes, I do want to move.
All right, well, I've made a note now not to grab you again.
2,
so,
3,
see, now we've set a precedent
4.
that if Anthony gets grabbed, he can shock the shit out of someone, they let go, and he can run away. And that's no fun. But that would be metagaming on my part, and that's not cool either. Okay, cool. So you move away. Sweet. All right,
yep,
it is
that's
their
it.
turns.
Mr. DM.
Yes, yep.
What are my gauntlets made of? Are they made of metal?
I'll leave that up to you.
Because... Okay, cool.
What do you want them to be made of?
They're made of wood.
They're... All right, are they like... I mean, when you think about it, they're gauntlets
like
of ogre strength,
wood.
so if they were ogre made, they'd be made with like rudimentary materials or something. So I'm thinking like wooden sections that are held together with like twine and reeds or something.
Yeah.
Cat gut. That's a good druid thing. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So you have wood gloves. That's cool. Let's see. So this guy is... I actually think he's going to chase Anthony. Is that fucked up? I think a little bit.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. So he's coming after you. He's going to try to grab you again. You're not running away from me. He's going to grab you. So roll me a either a dex or a strength contest. You just got to beat a 7. Nice. Okay. So, God, you over.
Nice.
Over.
Torn, I knew that's exactly what you're trying to do.
Oh, you trying to... Wouldn't that be lower? You get to use your Wiz mod instead of your Strength mod. Is your Wiz mod 3?
No. The damage die becomes a D8.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a D4.
I won't use Shillelagh though.
If you try to trick me, remember what I said. You can surprise me, and I can surprise you. You can trick me. I can trick you.
I'm not gonna. Meta too hard like that.
I don't know that. I actually think that's kind of badass. So I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Ruffian came up, tried to get you, did not. What has Torin done to piss this other guy off? I don't think he's done anything.
He hit him with a shrapnel.
Oh, that's right, he did. Okay, well, this guy's going to take one swing at both of you then.
The roll that's on Layla, I have foreseen he misses. He rolls a 2.
What the heck is that?
Nice, dude. Nice. Give yourself inspiration, because that's clutch. So this one is... So he rolls a 2 and misses that. That's kick-ass. And the other one is... his other attack is going on Torin. 22 hits, only 3 damage. So Torin, that is 3 damage to you. Son of a biscuit. Okay. And this guy's going to run out. Oh, no. Yep, you know what's up, Z. This guy has to move within that distance if he's engaging the fight. So, yep, there you go. So that is your reaction. Oh, a 10 would not hit, though. Okay.
Nice breeze, though.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, he's going to attack once towards Z. As Z engages him, he's going to swing once that way and then once towards Layla to the south. So first one's on Z. 15, does that hit?
I have a 15 AC.
Okay, so that is a hit for 7 damage.
Okay, well, I'm down.
And then... no.
Oh, no.
Does a 24 hit your AC, Layla?
Okay, well, bye, guys.
What's your max health?
18.
Okay, you're fine. It didn't instant kill you. That's cool. Yep, so that was a crit for 11 total, but yeah, you're at 0 because there's no negative values. Okay. That is it for them. Layla, it is your turn, so death save.
But, yeah.
That's
There you go.
pass. So that's good. Torin, it is your turn.
If I were to heal Layla, would that take me out of combat with the 2 people sitting next to me?
What do you mean take you out of combat?
Like, if I were to lean down to heal Layla, would they get opportunity?
No, they do not get an opportunity attack for that, no.
I mean, I could always heal her. I'm not in the thick of anything. Right
Z's
now.
down as well.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on
All right.
Layla.
Okay.
Wait. It's asking me what level I want to cast it at.
It'd be level 1. You don't have
Okay.
level 2 spells yet.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so Layla, you are plus 9 hit points, and you are still prone, but you are conscious.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
Torin,
Torin.
anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, cool. That's safe.
Wait, who did I give inspiration to? Was it Layla or Torin?
You didn't give me it.
It was
at
me.
Any time.
Okay, it's Layla then.
And Z, it is your turn. Death save. Nice, that's a pass. Sarbin.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Bane on these 3 individuals here.
Charisma saves. Yeah, that's going to be bad. Okay, that's cool. So the three of them. All right. So top to bottom, left to right. Oh God. What's your DC?
13.
Okay, so the first one gets a 13, so he passes. The second one fails with a 1. Third one passes.
Wow.
Let's see. So I got a 13, a 2, and a 17. 3 creatures. Okay, target must roll a d4. So there's nothing on a pass. So 2 of them are fine. One of them, though, rolled a 1. Where's my fumble? Do you want to roll me a d100?
Yeah.
I like this fumble chart. It's kind of fun. So this is going to be the one just north of Layla. 96. Oh, no. God, we got a 97 on the last one. Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself. Apply the maximum damage to yourself as if you would hit your target. So he's not fumbling an attack right now. I'm going to hold that over until his next round, and then we'll see.
Okay.
Anthony, it's your turn.
Which one fumbled?
Yellow dot fumbled.
How How bad do they all look?
This one looks very, 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 very bad. The other two are about half.
This is going to use my first level spell, but I think it's going to be good to do. I'm going to use magic missile. Huh?
Do you see his
No.
health bar?
No, I don't.
No health bars.
I see that one, and I think I see that one now. Yeah, I see him now.
I think you see his
Yeah,
health
there
bar.
they are.
It's just super tiny. I had to turn them on individually. I just got to do it to like the master token. But okay, cool. So that's where they're at right now. And their turn is next. So what are you doing?
This is rough.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay. I'm going to use magic missile. 1, it's going to go into him,
Okay.
and 2 into him.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Go for it. Three. Okay. Boom. Nailed. Dead. Wrecked. Got him. First one had 2 hit points left. You hit him for 3. So excellent. The force from your hand shoots out at that dude as he is trying to grab at you again. You just boom, knock him back. He falls to the ground dead. The other
Crowd goes wild.
exactly, and the crowd is still going ape shit over here. Layla's down, she's up, Z's down. They're like, there's music. Dudes are having heart attacks and dying because of childhood memories. It's just crazy town.
And nobody's helping us.
Nobody's helping because they're like, they got it. Look at you guys, you're fine. You're fine. The other 2 went to which guy? Left or right?
That one.
Cool.
One to left.
So shoot through, kind of over Layla as she's still prone down there, and yeah, nailed him. He's still up and mobile, but not happy. Not happy. Let's see what this poor bastard does. Okay, so Z is down. Layla is down. You haven't gotten up yet. It's not your turn. I'm thinking that he doesn't know that you're down, or doesn't know that you're alive. That would kind of make sense to me. You're prone and unconscious. Or you're conscious, but yeah, okay. So he's gonna scoot around. Actually, it would just make more sense for him to go up here. He's going to attack Torin, so going from, let's see, the top one, then the bottom one.
Hey, Layla gets an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, she does. 'Cause
Oh.
she does actually, yeah, move out of the way. Okay, cool. So
Thank
that
you.
was my bad. Yep, she does. Go for it. They know you're alive now, though. And you're
That's
prone.
That is A-okay.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Roll me some damage. Oh, dang.
So good.
So this dude goes to get around his buddy, to go after Torin with him, and Layla reaches out prone with the clutch crit. And what do you do to this guy? Is you're attacking from the ground. What do you do?
I want to lift myself up just enough and right across the gut spilling out.
Oh man, he had no idea that you were down there and actually alive again. He was about to punt a gnome. Oh, cool. Okay. That was pretty clutch. That was good. And this other freaking idiot gets to attack now and do max damage on himself. God, are you fucking kidding me?
Does he kill himself?
Well, he rolled a 1 again, so give me another D100, Sarbin. We'll see if we can finish him off. So he's going to do max damage on himself, and he also fumbled.
He drops
And a 72
another magic item.
is lodged weapon. Your weapon becomes stuck in the floor or a nearby object. Have to make a DC 14 strength check to remove the action. Or to remove the obstruction. Okay.
Does it like fall on his own sword?
I'm thinking that he
It's stuck in
stabs
him.
himself and ends up getting it stuck in his own chest somehow.
Oh my
Like
god.
as his buddy's trying to get around behind him, he gets kind of spun and he's just gonna fall on it. He's just gonna fall on it. He's falling down because he sucks. He sucks at everything he does. Okay, and he's dead. So we're out of combat. The
Okay.
crowd goes mild.
So Z is still down.
A little bit.
I can go save Z, but I only have one spell for the day.
Z can also roll 2 more saves and be unconscious for a bit. Or actually, I'm sorry, someone can stabilize with a medicine check of 10 or higher.
Yeah, I'll medicine her up.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a medicine.
Just so you know, I still have 2 heals that I haven't used, so...
Nice. Okay, you are stabilized, and Z, roll me a d4. Unconscious for 1 hour.
Good.
Nice.
Not too bad. This is gonna be like some Weekend at Bernie shit now. Y'all are just walking around with Z in town for an hour. Unconscious.
We'll leave
But
her
fine.
in the inn.
Okay, good deal. Well, I think that drains some spells. Who wants to go right into a dungeon?
I do.
Not I.
Not me.
Yeah.
All
Oh.
right. Well, yeah, that definitely went different than I had intended, and I think.
What's
to
the
great
lady
effect.
inside?
What is the lady inside? She is the shop
Less
owner.
stuff.
Her name is Krista.
Well, let's go talk to her.
I think you guys made some assumptions as to her identity.
Hi. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, my friend?
So you walk inside Torin, and she is leaning over the counter, seething. You have just killed her clientele.
So what do you have to sell, my friend? Got any potions?
You out of your damn mind?
Are
A
you?
bit.
They were good, paying clients, and you've killed them all. Others will replace them.
They attacked us first, my friend.
I heard you outside making demands.
Wait a moment. So you harbored these people who terrorize the brothers and sisters of your town?
Harbor? You think they gave me a choice?
Well, now you're free. You should be thanking us then.
There's more of them than there are of you. You think that was everything?
Who set them on fire?
I was making assumptions, that's me.
More of them.
Excuse
What
me
are
if I'm
they?
jumping the gun.
I was gonna loot them.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll pause the fire. Hold on, let me
What
just
about the
move. Let me
fire?
just move that fire.
There's like 5 or 10 gold we gave him. At least.
Get that gold back.
Mm-hmm. All that drinking money.
Does she have marshmallows? Can I buy some?
She does have marshmallows. They are for sale. They are 20 gold. They are a delicacy
Oh
in
my
this area. She
Wait,
will give
Tor?
you the 20 gold worth of marshmallows if you can eliminate the rest of the Redbrand threat.
What are they?
Up on the hill. Tresendor Manor, or what's left of it. They've got some kind of hovel or something down underneath, I think.
How long have they been here?
Well, that glass staff came maybe a month ago, maybe two. I started rallying them together. They were just brigands moving through, and all of a sudden the brigands started staying.
And boss, and I heard he said that others were coming. Is he recruiting from out of town?
As troubled men, or whatever you would call those, come through town, they don't leave. We have ale, we have coin. He takes care of them. They have a place here.
How often do they come back into the city if they leave?
They're mostly highwaymen. They use the manor as somewhat of maybe a base of operations. I haven't been up there myself. I'm afraid I wouldn't ever come back. But they travel on the trail, and they rough up the townsfolk here, people on the road. You haven't eliminated this threat. You've just kicked the beehive.
Well, it's time to leave town.
What happened to Tressendor,
I
man?
told you this was a terrible idea.
Chessendor Manor was it was built back before Phandalin was originally abandoned. There was a mining company here in town for the Tressendar mine, which has been all mined out now, but the manor held the foreman. And it has since, as you can see up on top of the hill, she kind of walks up to the front door and gestures up the hill to the east. As you can see from the condition of it, it was left abandoned when Phandalin originally dried up and all the miners left. But now they say that that's their base of operations. I don't much see how you could do much with the place. The roof isn't even intact. Look at it. It's a mess.
Out of curiosity, do I know much about this geography? Like, I know we have mines and whatnot, but is it cavernous? Do I know?
That's a great question. Give me a nature. Or you can do a nature for the...
I'll do nature!
Or
Okay.
you can,
Or... yeah, so you know that this area is... it's not so much... up towards the mountains, it can open up into great caverns, but here in the foothills, there's a lot of... Or there was, originally, a lot of coal and some rare gems, but nothing... You had to actually mine into it. Every once in a while, they'd open a cavern, they'd find... creatures and things like that are coming up from underneath. I'm sure you've all heard of the Underdark. So every once in a while, a mine team would be unlucky enough to open up some cavern, but it's not particularly cavernous, no.
Neat.
Neat indeed.
Neat. I believe our next course of action would at least be to heal up. We've had a little bit of a rough day.
Ma'am, what is your name? We don't mean to be so rude, but...
I have to look at my PDF one more time. Hold on.
Oh, cool. How much gold is that?
0 gold. I just freaking said it. Where the hell is the damn... Oh, Grista. Damn it. My name's Grista. Grista Stone's Throw.
Is this an inn you have there, or is it just a restaurant?
Oh, no inn here. The inn's over by the town square. I'm sure you came through it. Stonehill is the innkeeper's name. He and I don't much get along.
Well, what do you sell here? Is it a shop?
Ale and food. And not very good food. Mediocre ale, if I'm honest.
At least you're honest about it.
Yes. And after you have killed all my clientele, I'm thinking I might not be making or selling anything anymore.
Well, if it is as you say it is, perhaps they'll be back. You say there's more of them than us, so perhaps you'll get lucky. And she turns around and walks out.
What? Oh, you're going to leave now? You're going to come into town, you're worse than the Redbrands.
She's right, Layla. This is your... You started this.
Get out. Get out of here. I don't want to see you here again.
Listen, I'm sorry for my friend. I'd like some ale, please.
She has, there's a glass that one of these guys was drinking out of her cup on the counter. She's going to grab it. She's going to just splash it at you. Splash.
And I give her, how much gold should I give her?
Give her like
What's a good amount?
2 is the solid amount.
2 golds. I'd say like maybe like a silver. Like a little bit of monies. For the beverage.
A gold coin out of my pocket and flick it at her.
She catches it and she kind of bites it, like just checking the. She looks at it, polishes it up, puts it in her pocket, turns around and goes over to a cask of ale, fills up a pitcher, brings it back, sets it down on the counter, pulls a couple cups up from underneath and sets it down, and just kind of glares at you a little bit, Torin.
Hi, thank you. And I take the cup and take a big long swig.
Spit it all back at her.
It doesn't taste fantastic.
I'm trying to be friends.
You've had.
She doesn't like me.
You've probably had better drinks out of like a roadside ditch or something than this stuff. It's some pretty. It's very undwarvish of her. She's almost embarrassed to sell it. All right. Do you guys want to? We're 3 hours in. You want to wrap here, and we'll pick up with what you guys want to do next week, or do you have any idea, or do you have what you want to do, so I can actually prepare for it?
Use the bathroom.
Oh.
You gonna okay?
I say we get a room in the inn for the night.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not night. It's mid-morning.
We need to
Yeah.
either way rest. We're all half dead.
So you're gonna take a little nappy
I'm
nap.
gonna go to Transcendental Manor and go stomp them out myself. You guys can take a rest though.
All right, have fun. Bye.
All right,
It's a good idea,
enjoy.
Torin.
We could do that in
Death.
downtime RP betwixt sessions if you would like to adventure up there on your own and scout it out, Torin, or get abducted. You know, that's fine,
Go to the other.
or both. Beat them down and get abducted. All right.
We'll talk about it. We definitely will.
I dig it.
What kind of loot do we get?
What kind of loot
XP.
do you get?
Oh yeah, loot.
Yep. We'll go over some XP and some loot, and yep, cool. All right, give me just a second. Almost stop the recording.